this is Anna Eckstein with Naples Ultimate Luxury Group, and in today's video, we will be reviewing the real estate market update for February 2023 in Park Shore, Moorings, and Olde Naples. Also, I just posted a video about the inflation and also the Southwest Florida real estate market update for February 2023. At the end of this video, you will have a link that you can watch the video if you do interested on the overall real estate market update for Southwest Florida and also inflation update. All right, so let's start. All right, so let's take a look first chart. I would like to share with you information from Luxury Institute. And they said the benchmark for single family homes in Naples in February of 2023 is 2,400,000. And also indicated for the single family homes we are considering in a buyer's market at 9% sales ratio, homes sold at 95.3% of list price in February of 2023. The most active price band is actually 2,400,000 to 2,499,000, and sales ratio is 27%. Medium luxury price for single family homes in Naples area is 4,500,000, and medium days on the market in February 2023 was actually 44 days, and it's up from 12 days in February of 2022. So we're looking a year ago. For the benchmark for the attached homes, this is considering any townhomes or condominiums in the Naples area. The luxury bench price is 1,275,000, and it's considering to be as a balanced market with 18% sales ratio. Home sold medium prices, home sold of medium of 96%, 51% of list price. In February 2023, most active price band is 2 million to 2,099,000, where sales ratio is 100%. The medium luxury sales price for attached homes is 2,195,000, and medium days on the market in February was 32 days, and it's up from 17 days in February a year ago. All right, Southwest Florida residents west of 41. So let's take a look at three communities we'll be reviewing, and it will be Park Shore, Moorings, and Olde Naples. And all three communities located west of 41 in Naples, Florida. And we'll be comparing what happened in February 2023 compared to a year ago, which would be February 2022, and also what happened 30 days ago compared to January of 2023. So as far as active inventory as homes that is being for sale in that months, we definitely up on the single family homes in all three community across the board as much as 85% in a Park Shore to as much as 150% more active inventory in months of February 2023 compared to a year ago. And as much as 3% up in Park Shore just 30 days ago, and as much as 60% up in Olde Naples just 30 days ago. So we have more active inventory, definitely. For condominium, you can see as much as a year ago, we up by 45% in Olde Naples, and 294% we up on active inventory compare a year ago in Park Shore. Moorings, you can see 193% up. And compare also 30 days ago, we definitely up on the active inventory in February on the condominiums as much as 11% in Olde Naples to as much as 46% up on the active condominiums inventory in the Moorings. So what it's telling you is, you buyer and you're wondering all these numbers, well, you definitely have more homes to shop around and see and choose for yourself, you know, which one is the best home for you and for your family. If you're a seller, you have to ask yourself, what I need to do to stand out from all this active inventory that been added in from a year ago to even 30 days ago. So definitely you have more competition. So you have to have a definitely solid marketing plan, how to get your property stand out from all of this active inventory. If we're looking for a new listing, that's a new listing that been added for that month of February 2023. Comparing to a year ago, you can see across the board, we definitely add on the single family homes as much as inventory, 33% in Moorings to as much as 133% in Old Naples. Compared to 30 days ago, we lost actually in Park Shore 11% of the inventory or new listings. On 11% in a Park Shore, but we gain new listing as much as 60% in Moorings. If we comparing condominiums, we definitely see that we add more new listings for a condominiums in a Park Shore as much as 39% for a year ago. We lost actually 5% of the new listings in Old Naples compared to a year ago. And definitely we lost from 30 days ago in a Park Shore 6% of inventory flat for the Moorings, and we added 18% of new listings in Old Naples compared just to 30 days ago. 18%, that's quite a bit. And you can see actually, regardless if it's single family home or condominiums, we are almost the same. If we added in 30 days more new listings in months of February. So if we take a look at the supply of inventory, it's how many months on average would take to sell your single family home or condo in these three communities. And you can definitely see a significant increase of months of supply of inventory. Well, it's not really a surprise because two previous charts that we just looked at, they've all been increased as well. So the more active properties, the more new listings, the more months your property will be on the market until it gets sold. And you can definitely see that for the single family home or for the condominium, if you compare to a year ago in these three communities, you can see that you have more months to sell as much as increase of 149% in Park Shore for single family home to as much as increase into same Park Shore for condominiums, 657%. What it's telling you, there's definitely more inventory on the market. So again, if you're the buyer, it's a great news. If you're the seller, well, maybe you need to start thinking what you can do to improve your marketing capability to sell your home as quickly as possible, but also for the highest price as possible. If you compare to the 30 days period, you can see across the board, no surprises as well. We all up between, regardless if it's single family home or condominium, you can see that supply of those months of inventory increase as much as 8% to as much as 46%. If we take a look how many showings per listing in the month of February happened when the property was actively on the market, and you can see that it's interesting because if you look in a year ago, it's kind of mixed and mixed, significantly mixed, because in a Park Shore and Old Naples, the showings for single family home went down by as much as 51%, but in Moorings it's actually increased by 65%. For the condos across the board, a year ago comparison, you can see it's been steady decrease from 25 to 49%. And 30 days ago, you can see on single family homes in Park Shore is definitely increased by 69% in February 2023, showing per listing compared just 30 days ago. But you can see Old Naples on the hand, it's being decreased by 14%. Condominiums, you can see that for most of the parks in Park Shore and Moorings in 30-day period, you definitely see increased showings. It means that buyer activities is more in those markets and there's more buyers looking for the property. That's what it means, how many people can see on average per listing. So there's more showings per listing. It means there's more buyers looking for properties. And you can see that, interesting enough, in Old Naples, it's actually the number in the 30-day period is actually decreased for both single family homes and the condominiums. If we take a look, median percentage of the last price. So what they mean is the last price, whichever property was listed, the last price, not the, the property can have a price reduction multiple times throughout the life of the listing, right? Until it's get pending and then eventually close. So I'm talking about this last price, last list price before it's went pending. So you can see across the board that the sold price was as decreased actually across the board on the single family homes by as much as 6.2%. And you can see clearly in the month of February that sold price was, for example, in the partial was 98.1% of the last list price. It's average again. Some listings can have fluctuation plus minus, right? Moorings as much as 91%, Olde Naples 92%. They're pretty close to together. It's interesting on the condos, the average, the medium price was really close to that 100%. So the Park Shore 95, 96.4 was in Olde Naples. Just that was interesting to share with you. Pending inventory is the homes that went under contract in the month of February. And you can definitely see, compare a year ago on single family homes, they all increased by as much as 14% in Moorings, but in Park Shore, they increase as much as 150%. And this is like really interesting because think about, okay, so in the Park Shore, 12 months ago, increased by 150% of the pending inventory, pending if the buyer put the property under contract. But just watch this, 400% increase. So in February, the people in the Park Shore, the buyers in the Park Shore put those properties under contract 400% more than they did in the month of January. That's significant. And guys, we're talking about 30-day period. That's significant. You can see across the board, the Moorings 60%, Olde Naples 50%. So the buyers definitely stepping in and say, hey, I would love to buy the property in Southwest Florida. And this is really interesting how the people, regardless of what's going on in our economy, they find the value in Southwest Florida market. And you can see clearly the definitely increase even in a 30-day period. Compared to condominiums, economists, so Park Shore Moorings, you can see 12 months ago, it is decreased in the pending inventory by as much, between 15 to as much as 47% in the Moorings, but it is actually increased in Olde Naples. 30 days ago comparison, you can kind of run flat on the Park Shore. You lost in a pending inventory 27% as much in the Moorings, and you gain actually those contracts by 7% in Olde Naples. And median price per square foot. So for the single family homes, compare the February 2023 for a year ago, you can see that median price per square foot actually decreased across the board, run flat in Olde Naples. For the 30-day period, you can see that decrease actually quite interesting. So in Park Shore, it's increased price per square foot by 2%, but Moorings and Olde Naples is actually decreased from 11 to even 15% in the Moorings. For the condominium, across the board a year ago, you can see a small increase as much as 6% or as much as actually 32% in Olde Naples on condominium, and decrease in Moorings by 35%. But interesting enough that February median price rose by 67% in Olde Naples and as much as 50% in the Park Shore, which is quite significant. It's interesting when you compare, like I like the numbers, and for me, it's always interesting to track down, like this is, we're not even talking about different cities or that much different community. These communities, they're very similar to each other. And by see that Park Shore increase median price per square foot in the condos by 50%, but the Moorings, you can walk between Park Shore and Moorings. And if I would take you and show to you condos in the Moorings and condos in the Park Shore and wouldn't even tell you what those communities, you would probably just think it's just the one nice area of just the one community, you wouldn't even know that much difference. Like, but interesting how the numbers running so different, even 30 days comparison. Also, if you take a look, medium sales price. So medium sales price, you can see, so that we had price per square foot. This is medium sales price, right? So the price per, medium sales price decrease comparison to last February of 2022. Interesting, because in Parkshore and Moorings decrease from 23% to as decrease as 49%. But interesting enough, in Olde Naples, it's increased by 46% compared to a year ago. Compared to 30 days, this is completely interesting. So the Parkshore is pretty much flat. It's didn't really, so the price didn't really, medium sales price didn't really change from, you know, February to January. So it stay about the same, 0.1%, right? But interesting enough that in Moorings, that medium sales price decreased just 30 days ago, that decreased by 30%. That's huge to me personally. And decrease also 24% in Olde Naples. So think about from February to January. We're talking about 30 days, right? So condominiums, you also can see that February a year ago, it's the medium sales price increased across the board quite a bit from 27 to 38%. And interesting enough that this medium sales price increase in the Parkshore in February 2023 compared to January 2023. Look, guys, 92%. Like, whoa, that's interesting. And you can see, like, it's just, sometimes it's interesting how it is. But you know how those condos, you know, you can go and it just, every floor, a view, it's means so much different things, what can bring that value of that condos. And you can see that medium sales price for the condominiums in Parkshore right now is 2.475, and Moorings is 945,000. Again, we're talking about medium sales price, right? So obviously there were some higher, there's some lower, and things like that. But overall, it's interesting the fact that in 30-day period, how those two very similar to each other neighborhoods have completely different outcome, like completely different. So if we take a look at the dollar volume, it's also interesting for the single family homes. You can see a year ago in Parkshore is decreased by 76%, Moorings 35%, Olde Naples increased by 41%. 30 days comparison, you can see that is decreased in February 2023 as much as 45%, Parkshore, Moorings 51%, and Olde Naples 24%. That's for single family homes. For the condos, you can see also in February, the Parkshore, Parkshore and Olde Naples decrease as much as 12 and 13%. Moorings actually increased by 9%. This is the dollar volume, right? And the 30-day period, this is, I mean, this is huge. If you really think about the dollar value increase in February by just the 30 days period, right? As much as 631% in a Parkshore, and as much as 323 in Moorings, and 534% in Olde Naples. That's a huge numbers. And look how different these numbers runs. We're talking about 30-day period. So interesting part that, you know, there's more condos actually being purchased compared to even single family homes, if you see. And this is, we're talking about the same communities, February 2023, February 2023, and think about the dollar volume that sold in single family homes, just to think about, in Parkshore was 8,355,000, but the condos sold in Parkshore 42,826,000. 42,826,000. I mean, that's like when you look in those numbers, like, whoa. I mean, I guess a lot of people were shopping for condominiums in the month of February for the Parkshore area, for sure. I mean, across the board, for matter of fact. The closed sales. This is the last actually slide that I would like to share with you. The closed sales is how many homes actually sold in the month of February 2023. We're comparing to a year ago and 30 days ago. So you can see that single family homes actually closed sales. It's properties that close and settle the escrow. You can see that we have a drop 50% in a Park Shore, 20% in Moorings, but we actually up by 75% in Olde Naples. 30-day period, you can see actually the drop. So in January is definitely were more closed sale for single family homes in all three neighborhoods. And we lost as little as 12% in Olde Naples, but as much as 50% in the Park Shore. For the condominiums, you can see across the board a year ago comparison, we definitely see some drop as little as 7, as much as minus 28%. And if you can compare 30 days, you can see the condo was definitely a something that was running this season in months of February, at least. Will be interesting to see what happened in March for the condominiums. But you can see it's like unbelievable. This is closed sales where the escrow closed. You can see that is gained as much as 550% in the Moorings, 300% in the Park Shore, 225% in Olde Naples. I think based on all the slides, we say definitely the condos was outwinning single family homes in these three neighborhoods for the months of February. We'll see what happened in months of March. Well, this was my last slide. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do like to watch more videos like this, again, don't forget that at the end of this video, there will be the link for the video about the inflation and overall Southwest Florida market report for February 2023. If you do like to watch more videos like this, please subscribe the button below. It is helping with the Google algorithm to share this video to as many people as possible. They may find this video also very helpful. And if you do thinking of moving in Southwest Florida, I would love to help you to offer my guidance in the real estate market in Southwest Florida. If you're the seller and you're thinking of putting your property on the market to sell it, I would love to give you comprehensive market analysis for your home with complete detailed marketing plan to maximize the sale of your property in today's market. This is Anna Eckstein with Naples Ultimate Luxury Group. My phone number is 239-249-4476. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.